For more on this renewed fighting, I'm joined live via Skype from Washington by Salem Solomon, lead editor of VOA's real-time news desk. Salem, welcome back to Africa 54.
Thanks for having me.
You know, Salem, you've been following this story, and it hasn't been very clear yet as to what triggered this new offensive. What do you know?
Thanks so much again. If you look at allegations coming out of Ethiopia from warring sides, Getachew, the spokesperson for the Tigray People's Liberation Front, or TPLF, said on Twitter that Ethiopia's forces have joined with forces from neighboring Eritrea. He said they have launched, and I quote him here, launched massive four-pronged offensive on September 1st in the area of northeastern Tigray. Residents near the town of Kobo, when the fighting started a week ago, and the Amara region bordering in Tigray, also said that they've been seeing movements of Ethiopian soldiers, Ethiopian defense forces, with their allies, including special forces from the Amara region and volunteer Fano militia in the past couple of days before the fight restarted. And so other fronts also include Ethiopia's government said on August 31st, fighting between Ethiopian troops and Tigrayan forces have also erupted along the border with Sudan. This news comes as TPLF seeks to to break what it calls a siege imposed on the Tigray region to get access to Sudan.
Salem, previously Eritrean forces were fighting in this war. For a long time it wasn't clear how they got there until much later when Abiy said he was aware of it. What is Eritrea's forces' involvement right now, and who invited Eritrean forces in Ethiopia?
That's actually a very good question, Esther, because throughout this conflict in Tigray, Eritrea's role has been underreported in terms of the war in Tigray. So just a couple of days ago, Eritrean Minister of Information, Yamane Gebremeskel, said TPLF has been audacious, and I quote him here, in admitting that they've been mulling military offenses against Eritrea. So this is the stance, Eritrea stands against TPLF. This is a decade-long enmity against the TPLF and Eritrea. So Eritrea, neighboring Eritrea, has sided with the Ethiopian government. And to give your audience the perspective of who's against whom, you have Eritrean forces on one side, Ethiopian federal government forces on the other side, aligning with Eritrea, militia forces from the Amara region, all against the TPLF. And this wouldn't be the first time Eritrea's involvement in the war in Tigray. Earlier, human rights groups have said that Eritrean forces are involved in what they call war crimes and have entered the Tigray region, attacking refugee camps that Eritrean refugees were seeking refuge in Tigray. And so this is the background in which the newest allegations of involvement of Eritrea is coming up with.
Salem, thank you so much. Let's hope for a quick, peaceful resolution to this. Salem Solomon is the lead editor for VOA's real-time news desk.